Good early morning, YouTube. Had to get the sheets done, and they are done. I do want to show you this real fast. This is what the series sheet will look like. Up to 7 games, you get the totals, and I will do this after every series. It'll be two-sided, dual-sided, one for um, this is for the Central Pacific. This one's for the um, Metropolitan and the Atlantic, or should I say, the all four oil series basically. Um, they're all ready. Uh, so they're gonna look nice, and then of course the regular sheet. Here. Let's get right into it. We have 5 games on deck. I'll also give you my picks for tomorrow since I gotta be at work. Also, I'm going to give you where you can watch these games for tomorrow. So let's get right into it. First game is the Philadelphia Flyers at the Winnipeg Jets. Entering this matchup, the Flyers were 25, 44, 11, 61 points. Winnipeg was 36, 32, 11, and 83 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, this game was a final of 4 to nothing by the Winnipeg Jets. Shots on goal were Jets 27, 35 for the Flyers. 35 saves for the Jets, 23 saves for the Flyers. Winnipeg was 2 for 5 on the power play, with Philadelphia 0 for 4 on the power play. Despite not being in the playoffs, Winnipeg, 85th point, way to go. Um, Everything could be done. 37th win. They did a good job, and I'm pretty proud of them. Next was Montreal at the Rangers. Um, Going into the matchup, Montreal was 20, 49, 11, and 51 points. The New York Rangers was 51, 23, and 6, and 108 points at the end of 60 minutes. This game was Montreal 4, New York Rangers 3. Shots on goal were 24 for the Canadians, New York Rangers 27. The Canadians had 24 saves, the New York Rangers 20. Montreal was 0 for 2 on the power play, with the New York Rangers 0 for 3 on the power play. 21st win. They'll went to win at the right, at a good time, but not when they needed it, and they needed sooner, but they didn't get it. All right. The game that we were watching, I was watching the Knights at Chicago. The Knights needed a win, and Dallas loses. So let's get into this. Entering this matchup, the Golden Knights were 42, 31, 7, and 91 points. Chicago 27, 42, 11, 65 points. This game had to go into a shootout, folks. The overtime, this game had to go into a shootout. And went 7 rounds. And here's the results of those shootout. Vegas went 0 for 7. Chicago went 1 for 7. Chicago gets the point, and they win. Chicago wins by a score of 4-3. Both teams had 40 shots on goal, and 37 37 saves. So 40 shots, 37 saves, both teams. Chicago was 0 for 2 on the power play, with Vegas 0 for 1 on the power play. Despite getting a point, Vegas loses. They are out of the playoffs. Arizona at Dallas entering the matchup. Arizona was 23, 50, and 7, and 53 points. Dallas was 45, 30, and 5, and 95 points. This game also had to go into extra period, and the final score was Arizona 4, Dallas 3. Shots on goal were 37 for the Coyotes, the Stars 29. Coyotes had 26 saves, with Dallas Stars at 33. And Arizona had a 1 for 3 power play. Dallas had a 1 for 4 power play. Despite picking up a crucial point, Dallas moves on to the playoffs. So we've got 5 teams in the Central Division in the playoffs. So congratulations to the Dallas Stars. And finally, the nightcap, LA at Seattle entering the matchup. LA was 43, 27, 10, 96 points. Seattle 26, 47, and 6, and 58 points. And at the end of 60 minutes, the Los Angeles Kings beat the Seattle Kraken by a score of 5-3. Shots on goal, Kings 28, Kraken 40. Kings had 37 saves, Kraken had 23. LA was 0 for 1 on the power play, with Seattle 0 for 5 on the power play. So LA picks up their 98th point. Congratulations. And Kraken 58, but hey, no one's crying really. All right, let's get into tomorrow's games and picks. And I'll tell you where to watch them. Starting with Washington at the New York Islanders. Um, Going into this matchup, Washington has 44, 24, and 12, and 100 points. New York Islanders are 36, 34, and 10, and 82 points. I'm going Caps. I think they got a good chance. And you can watch this game on TVAS, MSG Plus, and NBC Sports Washington. Next is Buffalo at Boston. Entering this matchup, Buffalo is 31, 38, 11, and 73 points. Boston is 50, 25, and 5, and 105 points. I'm going Boston. And you can watch, by the way, both of these games are 7 Eastern. And you can watch this game on NESN, New England Sports Network, and MSG Buffalo. Also 7 Eastern is Florida at Ottawa. Going into this matchup, going into it. Florida is 57, 17, and 6, and 120 points. 120. Ottawa is 32, 41, and 7, and 71 points. I'm going Florida. And you can watch this game on TSN5, RDS, and Bally Sports Florida. Next is New Jersey at Carolina. Also 7 o'clock. New Jersey is 27, 44, and 9. And 63 points. Carolina is 53, 20, and 8, and 114 points. I'm going Carolina. You can watch this on Bally Sports South and MSG Plus. Also 7 o'clock, Tampa Bay at Columbus. Entering this matchup, Tampa Bay is 50, 22, and 8, and 108 points. Columbus is 36, 37, and 7, and 79 points. I'm going Tampa. You can watch this on Bally Sports Ohio and Bally Sports Sun at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's Calgary at Minnesota, and I'm going to tell you why this game's a watcher. Right? All right. Sorry about that. Calgary and Minnesota. Calgary is 50, 20, and 10 and 110 points. Minnesota is 51, 22, and 7 and 109 points. This game's a watcher because if Minnesota wins, they get the second seed officially. So that's why I'm going with Calgary. And you can watch this game on the NHL Network. This game will be shown on the NHL Network. Bally Sports North, Bally Sports Wisconsin Extra, and Sportsnet West. At 9 o'clock Eastern is Nashville, Colorado, entering the matchup. Nashville is now this game's also a watcher along with the Florida and Ottawa game. I'll tell you why in a minute. Nashville is 44, 29, 7, 95 points. Colorado is 56, 18, 6, and 118 points. I'm going Nashville for one reason because of Colorado, because I don't like the run. But here's the thing: the reason why these three games are watchers. One, Florida at Ottawa, and Nashville at Colorado. Why is that those two watchers? If Florida wins their game and Colorado doesn't, they get the President's Trophy. If Florida loses and Colorado wins, it goes down to the last game of the regular season to find out who gets the President's Trophy. So that's why these games are watchers. And you can watch this on Altitude and Bally Sports South. And that game's at 9 o'clock Eastern. Also at 9 o'clock Eastern, San Jose at Edmonton. Going into this matchup, San Jose is 32, 36, and 12 and 36 points. Edmonton is 47, 27, and 6 and 100 points. I'm going Edmonton. And you can watch this on Sportsnet 1 and NBC Sports California. And following the nightcap at 10 o'clock Eastern, it's LA at Vancouver. Going into this matchup, LA is 44, 27, and 10 and 98 points. Vancouver is 39, 30, 11, and 89 points. I'm going. I think LA can do it. I think they'll win the back to back. And you can watch this game on Sportsnet Pacific and Bally Sports West. That is it, folks. We are done. Um, this does not do much with the playoff standings for tonight's games. Dallas is in now. Now we've got to get the seedings on who gets what. And pretty much you know who gets the top seeds in each conference. Colorado gets the top seed and home ice advantage throughout the Western Conference playoffs. Florida gets all the Eastern Conference playoffs, but who will have home ice advantage throughout the whole thing? Um, that's the question. Who will have that? You never know. Friday's gonna be a big day for me, as it's the last home game, and I cannot wait. And I'm going to it. So with that being said, folks, I'll talk to you guys later today for the post-game report. We'll get ready for that. And then we will have that'll be about it. So as always, folks, if you happen, by the way, if you happen to like this video, give me the thumbs up. Very important, helps support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe notification And if you want to know when I download a video, hit the bell icon, and you know when I download a new video. Upload a new video, be notified when that happens. Bam, you get notified. So until then, I'll talk to you guys again soon. And as always, please stay safe. Take care. Remember the Lord's watching you. And I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Or should I say later today? Till then, peace.